I let her ride in my caddy cause I didn't know her daddy was the leader of the Ku Klux Klan.
Excuse me? This is a project we're doing. School project.
Oh God. What?
Okay.
That was terrible.
We're just we're surveying people. Would you ever vote for an openly heterosexual president?
Heterosexual?
Heterosexual. Yeah. Excuse me. School project. Okay. I'll see you later, sir. What's your opinion on Barack Obama? Typically in like the 1970s, 80s, like overseas, you know?
I don't understand what you're...
Like, all right. Are you familiar with like his foreign policies?
Yes.
Okay. Now, like, I'm talking about like the Cold War, kind of. I know we're going back a bit here.
Okay.
But like, as a result of like World War II, you know, the Berlin Wall and everything, how do you like? What political party would you say you are? Like, due to that?
I'm actually, although I registered as a Democrat recently just to do, so I could vote in the primaries. I've been an independent since I was 18.
We're good. We're following them. We're following them. What?
What's your opinion on homosexuality and, you know, man on man, woman on woman, you know? What's your opinion on that exactly?
I think it makes me sick.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I mean that's how I feel about it. I mean it's unnatural. I don't want to see it. I suppose those people have their rights. So, yeah, I guess yeah, because I'm Catholic.
Yep.
What are your stance on the Grizzlies?
Oh, I forgot something. I'm sorry, I gotta go back in here.
Okay. All right. We can wait.
Okay. Stop it. No, what? What is she doing? She's walking back in the store.
I voted for Gary Johnson the second time.
Okay. Now,
If that gives you an idea of my political leanings.
Yeah. now going back to that whole World War II thing.
Yep.
Now, what do you think would have happened if, let's say, like George Bush and Barack Obama were involved in that? What do you think would happen?
We probably would have been, if George Bush was the president, we probably would have been at war with George W. Bush, I should say. If the father, you know, George H.W. Bush was president, I think the world would have been actually a very good place of how it was set up because he did a great job. He actually was, I think, he's a much underrated president.
Okay.
George W. Bush, depending on how his people read the information.
What about Donald Trump coming up now?
I don't think he's a jackass. That's understandable.
Can we ask you a few questions for a school project?
No.
Okay. What would your first reaction be if San Zebra or something were escaped from the zoo? Like, how would you feel about that?
Not scared. It's not a vicious animal like a lion or a tiger.
Right.
All right.
Not that they can't react, but I mean, you know, it's not.
Well, I mean, like, all right. Say if a lion were to escape,
Then I'd be scared.
what would be your initial reaction? You think?
Fear.
Everything I'm for. I don't want to see that. I mean,
what's like the closest you've ever come to it though? Like, you know what I mean?
I've seen
it.
I've seen guys that, you know, you had a good sense that they weren't interested in women.
Yep.
I've seen guys dress up as women.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, do I know for you to ask me for 100% sure? I don't know. But I mean that would bother me. Matter of fact, it was on the Ironies. You guys are probably pretty too young for this, but there was a show, America's Most Wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
And how one of the guys who got on America's Most Wanted, he was swapping spit with what he thought was a woman. When he found out it was a guy, he just opened fire.
I mean, that has nothing to do with anything. Whether
Right.
you're gay, straight, who cares?
What about homosexual?
I don't care. If you want to do what's best for this country, then I think you deserve whatever you need. If you have the right tools.
Oh my God. No. Why are they so fast?
Oh, he's got to go back to his car. He's just returning the car.
Oh.
My friend here's got some questions he'd like to ask. So we have a school project that we have to do, you know, summer school.
We just had to ask a few questions.
Yeah, so take it away.
Alright, what are your favorite fast foods of America? Like, top 2.
Pizza, burgers, primarily.
Restaurants, though.
Yeah.
specifically.
Restaurants?
What's your favorite mascot? I'm kind of a Ronald McDonald kind of guy.
I stick to a lot of the regional areas.
Yeah.
The locals.
Yeah.
To make better quality food, less grease. Better eating all in all.
What about mascots? Favorite mascot?
Don't really have one.
I kind of like Ronald McDonald, you know? If you had to dress up as one, what would you do? You're a mascot.
I wouldn't not have been surprised if there was a World War III against the Soviet Union.
Oh, yeah.
But on the other hand, if Barack Obama was president, I'm not so sure that there wouldn't have been less of free countries. There would have been more communism around, because I'm not sure he's... But it's a different time. I mean, it's a different time, different skill sets needed.
You're sitting on your couch watching TV, eating like a bag of popcorn or something, and then you hear on the news a lion is escaping, he's near you. What sort of precautions would you take?
What would you do to secure your house?
Well,
What about a flock of zebras? Does that are that a little more frightening to you, do you think? A flock of zebras? They can be dangerous in groups, I hear.
well, yeah, but
If you're outside with no like defense.
No protection. Open field, zebras.
Great.
Zebras.
Alright, thanks, man.
You know, it's a school project.
First thing we need to know is what your stance are on the Grizzlies. Like you know, like the Grizzly Bears. Yeah.
I have no stance.
So I asked you about it. What do you have to say about it?
I've never had any occasion to see one, hear one.
All right.
I'd be afraid of it.
First thing that comes to your mind when you hear custard pie, what do you think of?
Yeah.
All right. So now if you combine a grizzly bear and a custard pie, what do you think you can get?
Good answer.
That's the best answer we got today.
All right, let's say you're walking in the street and you have absolutely like no means of defense at all, and some woman comes up and tries to mug you, and you're obviously like able to outmuscle her, but she tries to mug you and she's much smaller. What would be your initial reaction to that?
protect myself, you know.
Yeah.
Without,
Just because she's a woman doesn't mean that they can't fight back.
that is true.
True, you know.
The experience in like
Sometimes the
martial arts.
old ones are more dangerous, you know.
True.
More mystery, more expression. Would you ever vote for an openly heterosexual president? Openly, you know.
Openly heterosexual?
Yes, everybody knows it. You know, would you trust your kids around like a daycare?
I'd be honest with you, I do not care what someone's sexual preference is. That is 100% irrelevant to that because.
Okay.
No one wants to help us. We're gonna fail.
Because they had a homicide, they had a person laying in the body. They started asking questions about who she was, and one of the guys goes, "It wasn't a she, it was a he."
Yeah.
So I mean, you do see people freak out about this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, granted, I mean, I would, if something like that was to happen to me, where I realized I was doing something with a guy, I'd freak out. But I mean, I think that, I think I would freak out, but you don't kill someone. That's not, you can't justify that, you know what I mean? There's nothing that justifies taking a life, you know what I mean? But freaking out, yeah.
So you've never ever considered it, trying it or anything like that?
No. Oh, no.
Never accidentally happened or anything like that?
No. And I want to keep it that way. I suppose, it's you look at the elections and stuff like that, and
People who are supposedly heterosexual and commit crimes against kids.
The Grizzlies, if they were to, I guess, confront you in a situation where you had a gun, what would you do?
Shoot it.
All right, and
How many bullets do you think it would take you to drop the Grizzlies?
What kind of gun do I have?
Oh, what kind of gun
Shotgun.
do you like? Shotgun.
Yeah.
shotgun.
If I had probably a 12-gauge shotgun, probably about 3 or 4.
Double barrel though. You gotta be fast. Are you
Okay,
fast?
well, all right.
Fast with a shotgun, do you think?
No, I'm not fast with a shotgun, but I know how to shoot one.
You have practice. You have to practice.
All right,
Never know what
last
the Grizzlies
thing. Barack Obama, 1977, Cold War. Stance. 77. As in
That's in
the year.
1977. 20th century.
I'm afraid of the man.
You're afraid of the man?
Yeah.
Even back in 77?
He wasn't around in 77.
Well, he was
He was born. Yeah.
Nothing in particular.
No?
Nope.
What about you? Anything in particular? And
I like the Burger King guy.
Burger King?
Yeah.
You know. I'm more of McDonald's.
Yeah.
Wendy's, good too. right down the street, you know?
What do you taco?
Where is it? There it is.
Are you a taco guy?
Made a lot of money selling it in college, selling people in Ohio, but never ate it.
Tacos my favorite food.
Another problem we always get with restrooms is like how clean their bathroom is.
Yeah.
Any bathroom stick out in a fast food restaurant?
Yeah. What do you think is like the worst bathroom?
Worst place.
Pretty bad, but
Oh no, they've been fairly decent, but the worst I've seen was a Getty Gas in Pennsylvania that made me throw up as I was running out the door.
That's pretty bad.
It was horrifying, yeah. It's a memory.
Was that before or after you ate though?
Oh no, that was just a road trip on the way down.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's making it legal and stuff, but it's
But then, in either side, I think is
Okay.
I worry about that.
Are you more of a cat person or a dog person?